Overwhelmed by pad colors and terms like paint enhancement or one-step, two-step paint corrections? I've been there, but it's easier than it actually sounds. I'll show you how to polish a car the right way, get that showroom shine, and only use what you need so you don't waste time and money. Before I show you how to polish a car, let's clear up what you don't need. This is a cutting compound, usually paired with a microfiber pad like this. Or you can use a modern purple wool pad. This new technology is great for heavy defect removal in a two-step correction. It cuts like traditional wool or microfiber, but with less micro-marring, especially thanks to its soft foam backing that makes it safer and more beginner-friendly. This is a hybrid microfiber pad, designed with 50% cutting fibers and 50% finishing fibers. It's become popular for one-step paint corrections, especially when paired with 3D1, which uses diminishing abrasive technology, an important difference from non-diminishing abrasives that I will illustrate quickly. A diminishing polish, like 3D1, starts aggressive to remove defects and scratches, and then the abrasives break down into finer particles, leaving a smooth finish, like a finishing polish. It's an all-in-one combo for cutting and polishing, which is why it's perfect for a one-step paint correction. My personal go-to for one-step paint corrections is 3D1 and one of these two Lake Country foam polishing pads. You can also use it with the hybrid microfiber or hybrid purple wool pads I showed you earlier. Let's forget about paint correction for now and simply focus on the bread and butter of basic polishing or paint enhancement. Now this is Optimum Hyper Polish. It's a beginner-friendly polish that uses consistent, fine abrasives, meaning it gently smooths the paint without changing as you work. It's great for removing light to medium swirls, light oxidation, or haze, and perfect as a one-step polish or as a final step after compounding in a two-step paint correction. Now, remember Optimum Hyper Compound in the beginning? It works the same way. Steady, consistent abrasives, but it's much more aggressive. It's designed to cut through deeper scratches and oxidation. Just keep in mind that using a compound can leave behind light haze or micro marring, which is why you'd follow it up with a polish like Hyper Polish to finish it off and restore clarity. But again, let's forget about paint correction and compounding for now. This is 3D Speed, a non-diminishing polish like Optimum Hyper Polish, but it leaves behind a wax for quick all-in-one protection. Great for speed, just know it won't last like a true standalone coating. Don't worry about pad colors. Just look for what the manufacturer calls a polishing pad. This Lake Country aggression chart helps. Skip waxing or finishing pads for now. Stick with one firm and one soft polishing pad to keep it simple. I'll explain more when we start polishing. Using the right pads for your machine is crucial for results and pad life. This is a 15mm long throw polisher, a great all-around choice for cutting, finishing, large surface areas, and getting around curves. It uses a 5-inch backing plate, so 5.5-inch pads are standard when shopping. Bigger throw machines use 6.5-inch pads, but long throw machines need pads made for that aggressive side-to-side movement. Standard pads can break down fast and leave poor results on long throw machines. That's why brands like Lake Country and Griot's have special lines like HDO and Boss. For short throw machines in the 8 to 10mm range, like this Griot's Garage G9, stick with standard pads. Heavy-duty ones are too stiff and can cause stalling and is simply overkill. The first and most important thing we're going to do before using a DA polisher is properly prep the surface. I'll speed this part up, but you can dive deeper into it in another video. Don't skip these pro steps if you want that deep, glossy, mirror-like finish, because a super clean, smooth, and contamination-free surface is key to getting the most shine and longest lasting results. With so many obviously biased reviews, constant product hype, and every detailer pushing something different, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and unsure what actually works. I've been there, wasting time and money testing products that didn't live up to the promise. That's why I created a monthly updated list of only the tools and products I personally use in my 5-star detailing business today. No sponsors, no guessing, just what works. I'm able to do this for about the cost of a book to you. You get 15 years of real-world experience at your fingertips. Grab it in the description below and start detailing smarter today. Put about 5 pea-sized dots of polish on your fresh, clean pad and start by spreading it out evenly on the panel at your machine's lowest speed. This helps prevent sling and keeps cleanup easy. This is what's known as priming your pad in the beginning for a smoother polishing experience. Less product will be required after every new 2x2 section. Now, I'm using 3D Speed, which is a great beginner-friendly all-in-one polish. It saves time by correcting light defects while also leaving behind a layer protection, which is really easy to buff off. I'll show you here soon. Great for quick turnarounds. Just keep in mind, all-in-one products do not offer the same long-term protection, hydrophobic properties, or slickness as a true ceramic coating or high-quality sealant. Speeds 3 and 4 on your machine are usually the best place to be. A quick pro tip, to make sure your dual action polisher is actually rotating, draw a few black lines on the pad. If those lines are not moving, you might be pushing too hard or tilting the machine too much. Both can cause a pad to stall. With a higher powered machine like this, stalling is harder to do, but you still want to apply just enough pressure to keep full, even contact with the paint. You'll know it's right by the uniform trail left behind the machine. Move your polisher at roughly 3 inches per second. Start your first pass with 50-50 overlapping passes. This helps create an even, consistent finish. After that, do one more pass with the same 50-50 overlapping in a crisscross pattern to refine it. Now, you don't have to follow this to the letter on tricky panels. The goal is just even polishing, and this approach works great on most larger, flat areas. You might notice I'm not applying much pressure at all. I'm letting the pad, product, and machine do the work. Try to work in shoulder width areas to limit fatigue and avoid reaching too far when you don't have to. On flat surfaces like hoods or roofs, you don't need to add pressure. The machine's own weight, usually 5 to 10 pounds, is already enough. On side panels, that's about the same amount of pressure you want to apply manually. When you're doing quick, light polishing with a powerful machine like this, 2 passes is usually more than enough to get great results on newer or well-maintained cars with just light oxidation and fading. If you're using a short throw machine though, you may need more passes. Every car will be different. This video is just a starting point. Watching helps, but if you really want to get better, you've got to feel it for yourself. Polishing is all about hands-on experience and learning those subtle differences over time. Now, using a clean, high-quality microfiber towel, ideally an edgeless 300 or similar, fresh out of the package, gently buff off 3D Speed using short, circular motions and light, even pressure. Fold the towel into quarters so you can flip to clean sides and get more use out of it. One thing I love about this product is how effortlessly it wipes off. Yes, even in hot, humid Florida weather where most products get finicky, trust me. That's why I always recommend user-friendly options that work well outside the garage. It leaves a deep, wet, glossy shine that looks incredible, especially for such a easy-to-use all-in-one product. If your towel stops picking up product, just flip to a clean side like I did here. Quality microfiber matters. Skip the retail store ones. I've tested plenty, so you don't have to. Trust me, it's worth it for better gloss and a smoother, beginner-friendly experience. As a beginner, you don't need an inspection light like this, but I want to show you the clear mirror finish we got with no micromarring or buffing trails. Just ignore the chips and specks. It's a junkyard panel for demo purposes. If you want to apply a high quality ceramic coating like this 5-year McKee's 37 graphene coating for extreme beating, chemical resistance, slickness, and max gloss that actually lasts, or even just a graphene wax or sealant like this, I'll show you exactly how to get the most out of these products coming up. Okay, let's switch pads because you never want to mix products, especially when one has protection built in. We're using Optimum Hyper Polish now with the Lake Country HDO orange polishing pad again. With the machine on low speed, spray the polish 2 to 3 times directly on the pad to prime it and evenly spread the product out. The benefit of a spray polish is it distributes evenly across the pad, helping prevent dry buffing and saving product. After that initial prime, you usually only need 1 spray per 2x2 section. This polish has no waxes, fillers, or sealants, so you're left with a true, clean, bare clear coat ready for your protection of choice. Remember to clean your pad regularly and respray before each new 2x2 section. If the product starts drying out too quickly, especially in hot or humid conditions, just give it a quick respray to keep things smooth and consistent like I did here. Buffing off this product is relatively easy, but both the manufacturer and I recommend using a rinseless wash to remove any remaining polishing oils. These oils can interfere with the durability and performance of your protection, whether you see it or not. I'll also show you a foolproof product that ensures the surface is completely clean and residue-free. Use McKee's 37 panel prep by spraying directly on the panel or into a towel or applicator. Just make sure to get plenty of product on the panel. Now do a quick pre-spray on the first towel and wipe evenly to help lift and capture polishing oils. Then follow with a dry towel to capture remaining oils and residue before it flashes. Do smaller sections as needed. Avoid 50-50 alcohol mixes. They lack lubrication and can scratch your freshly polished finish. While some brands recommend using their specific prep products for the perfect synergy, Geon Panel Prep is another great option. Links to everything I used today are in the description. And if you want to skip the hassle of searching, I offer a complete, updated list of the proven tools and products I used today, available for a small cost to help keep this channel unbiased and sponsorship free. Okay, let's apply this graphene coating wax. It's infused with high quality carnauba, so shake it well and apply it generously in small, even circular motions, just like a traditional wax. You're gently working it in to spread it evenly. Then follow up with a clean, dry microfiber towel to buff to a streak-free finish. Both carnauba and graphene help fight water spots, heat, and UV damage, which is basically Florida, especially on black or dark vehicles. So I wanted to share this super beginner-friendly option with you. I literally cannot get this thing to streak. It is so easy to use. After all that work, you're left with an extremely glossy, satisfying finish, often in the 90 to 100 range on a gloss meter, depending on the car, protection used, and temperature, of course. Now you should feel confident in tackling this job yourself after learning how to polish a car the simple and right way. If you got value from this video, hit like and subscribe for more simplified car detailing how-tos. I'm Alan with Highlands Auto Detailing, and have a great day.